Hi, my lovelies, and welcome back to DoBeLive, where I want you to do well, be well, and live well. And the intention is always coming from a place of love, light, and truth. So today is Venus Friday, and I'm so excited about doing this Pickle Pal love read. So, if you're new to the community, the retrograde always gets me into this. It's coming, the 31st, the 30th. So, um, welcome to the community. And if you're new to the channel, glad you're here. If you've viewed some of my previous content, glad you're here. Thank you for the support, like, shares. Please, always, you're welcome to engage, interact, speak. I am very, very big on interacting and communicating. So, all the information that you need is in the description box below. I do personal readings. I do energy healing as well. The timestamps will also be below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Most important. So it's time to get live, time to represent. So we about to see what it is that we need most in our current relationships. What is going on? So this is going to be a really in-depth. So I'm only doing 2 pickle pals because the first part of it is going to be a lot of like how we're showing up, how a person may be showing up, what angels, the angels of love, the universe, our ancestral guides, what are they trying to bring to our awareness? What is it that we just need to know? Maybe past, present, future things coming through, showing up. And then the second portion will be about what your person wants you to know, how they're feeling, how they're showing up, what's going on in their energy. Just a brief one. And so I'm doing 2 piles because it's going to take a minute. Also, please make sure that you take a few deep breaths so that you can open your mind, open your heart to receiving whatever it is that you need for where you are in your relationship. I understand that some of us are maybe single, some of us may be married. If you're not in either one of those categories, then this is not for you. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. Take it as it resonates. Do not try to make anything stick. It's okay. It may be entertainment purposes only. To each his own. Judge free here. So we're going to get right into it with these 2 pounds. Give me a minute again. And the crystals are pink calcite and blue calcite. So pile 1 is pink calcite for you, for me. Take a few deep breaths. So, again, I'll have everything time-stamped below. Pile 1 is pink calcite. And pile 2 is blue calcite here. And we're going to get started with pile 1. I did hear, though, as I was shuffling and cards were just falling all over the place, that I need to slow down for one. Okay. So there may be some things that we're dealing with in which we're trying to maybe rush along, and Spirit is asking us to slow down. Our loved ones, our ancestral guides, the angels of love, your higher self, whatever you believe in, whatever resonates for you, the energy is very much a need to slow down. There's no rush. And then there may be a need to reconsider something, whether this is if you feel like you're in a situation where you're all tied up, or you feel bound, or you feel obligated, you may need to reconsider about, getting off instead of going round and round. Because, again, you feel tied up, you feel like this is not going anywhere, and that's okay. Do what is best for you always. And then it may be that you're trying to reconsider a reconciliation and having the grace to go about whatever challenges or situations that put you in the current position that you're in, and allowing yourself to, shake yourself of the foundation that was unstable or not as solid to begin with. But definitely a need for some shifts to occur. And it was funny because I think I had like 10 of Wand energies in both tarot decks. Or let's see. All right, so let's get started. So what is being activated? We have the relationship oracle card that we're pulling first to see exactly what is currently being activated in our intimate lives, in our relationships. So for pile 1, if you picked pink calcite, which is very much our heart chakra, very loving, subtle, loving, vibrational crystal here, healing. Joy. What is currently being activated in your relationships is joy. So whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, married or committed to someone, or, this could be your relationship with self if this isn't, even though it's a love message, but nonetheless, it could be that you're learning to come into more joy within your own being. Allowing yourself to be fully supported and happy. Joy is a well-being, and joy is well-being plus happiness, and vibrating at that high vibrational frequency of who you truly are to your core. This is a 28 energy, so this may be a better matter of completing this, coming into completion with having a joy within your connection, or a joy within your relationship, or joy within yourself, so that new things can begin to start. All right, so the archetype energies are how you're currently showing up and how your person of interest or your partner, your spouse is showing up at this time. Okay. Ooh. The Midas and or Miser. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah. Okay. So we have the Midas and the Miser and the Knight. This feels like a very loving connection. This feels like whoever's in this energy, or whoever this energy is for, there is a lot of, maybe you two get along very well. Maybe you two work together well, whether it is like physically what you do to bring your money in, but there is a strong soul connection. There's a connection that transcends beyond just the physical aspect of your relationship. This feels like a very nurturing connection as well here. So one of you may be showing up as an entrepreneur, or this may just be your energy. You may be boss energy. You may be a bossy person. I'm pulling up Capricorn for some reason, and Libra, and Virgo as well. But maybe if you're not an earth energy, but I feel it heavy between the greens and the blues, and or air energy. Again, I said Libra, possibly Gemini or Aquarius, but there is just this ambitious and very, very domineering energy in the connection. But I feel like even though it's like Midas, Miser, Knight, that even though it feels like two masculine energies here, not like gender specific, but more like the energy, like you're both as ambitious, as outgoing. So it really, really works because you're on the same page mentally, as well as emotionally, as well as physically. And so someone is very loyal here with the Knight energy. Somebody's very romantic. Knight. So the Knight may be more of the yin, the feminine quality to this relationship. But I feel like this connection, or if you're single and you're just in a space of waiting, the person that's coming in is going to kind of very much, not kind of, but they will compliment you. They'll compliment how determined, how strong, how again ambitious you are. You may be a business owner. Maybe you're just really you're in an administrative or management position for what you do in terms of your career, or you are the head of your household. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. So I'm not picking up anything, any of the shadow or negative aspects of this relationship so far. So we'll see. We'll keep going. I feel like this one is the one that maybe somebody needs to slow down, but we'll see. All right, so your tarot, yeah, Nine of Swords. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords. Okay, so Spirit is saying parts of this, because you're both so strong-headed, because you're both probably very stubborn. So it may be two air energies here, but I feel like Spirit is saying there's some type of worry or anxiety. And if it's not necessarily because there's dissension or discord within the actual relationship, it may be because of external circumstances here with the Five of Swords. And I'm drawn to the fact that the conflict, But Nine of Cups is here. So a lot of nine energy. You're wrapping some things up. Wheel of Fortune, wow, and 10. And I said with 10, this is about completion. So you guys are probably wrapping up a cycle right about now in your current relationship. This may be a breakup. This may be, maybe you were with someone who was a soulmate who was only supposed to come in and kind of teach you how to be, more independent. Maybe this was a very codependent relationship for some of you. I'm giving you what I'm getting as they're coming. So they're channeling really fast. So yeah, something about this feels really rushed to me. This may be the power where you may need to slow down. It may be that things are going very fast, or it may be that within the marriage or within this connection, somebody is moving too fast, or someone has external conflict. But it is a mutual agreement between the two souls here that are in connection. Or for those who are single and are open, your person of interest that may be on the way, this is going to be a significant milestone in terms of who it is you're dealing with and why they're coming into your life. And I do feel like there is a lot of prosperity, a lot of good fortune, a lot of goodwill, a lot of blessings that will manifest or surface because of this connection. I also feel like it's about learning how to work together, because you're so different. You're so different in terms of your approach to things. However, it's kind of like contradictory, but it works. It is embracing the uniqueness of who you two are and finding a way to make it work. Does that make sense? All right, so the Vortex Energy card is going to show us additional ways that we may be currently showing up, Power 1, for those who got the pink calcite. And it says, it's a very cute card. So again, somebody may be worried or a little in their head about the marriage, the connection. And again, it may not necessarily be that, things amongst you two is creating anxiety, but it may be external factors in your environment that's creating this anxiety. So our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. So some of you may be parents. Some of you may feel as though children are involved somehow, one way or another, whether you see it as a positive or a negative. And what I mean by that, for example, if there has been some infidelity where there's an illegitimate child now in the mix, or if there is just you two think differently, but somehow you make it work. And maybe your approach to child rearing is very, very different because of your upbringings. So the more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. I also feel like this could be like, healing things surrounding your own childhood, because if it is that there is something going on where it's involving children and it's creating this stress within your connection, marriage, relationship, whatever it may be, or even if you're single, it may be that these things are being surfaced and brought to your awareness because it's a need to repair what it is that's triggering you when you're looking at your child. Or if you don't have children, it could be, again, the need to think about your past childhood and heal certain aspects of your inner child. So the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you, as I just said, than it is about your child. This is actually true of all your relationships. But since you think about your child more than you do most others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in this behavior. So for one of you, you or your person of interest, you're being asked to, again, be mindful of the mirror reflection that may be showing up or coming through your child. Or, heal the aspects that you feel are being triggered. If something in particular is coming, a memory is coming to you surrounding a trauma you experienced as a child, it may be that this is why you feel there's conflict or even competition, or maybe you feel like you're in competition with your spouse, your significant other, or maybe the energy coming in. Maybe some of you just kind of got out of this energy where you had to get off, you had to let go, you had to end things because this foundation was not as strong, because you're so very different in your approaches, in your upbringing. There were, background, very, very different backgrounds. But that's okay. This is just, one of the ways that we can bring awareness. So with that being said, what is it that we need to surrender and release at this time so that we can have more peace, so that we can move past the conflict that we may be having one with another, or that we can kind of resolve the conflict surrounding the relationship externally? Oh, wow. Surrender unhealthy relationships. So, yeah. So, some of you, this may very well be that you're moving too fast if this is a new connection. You're moving too fast. Or if you're single, you may be trying to rush something along that spirit is trying to bring to your awareness to pay attention, because loyalty is coming in. Strength is coming in. Someone who supports your goals and dreams and appreciates you, who is ready to reciprocate all that you're given, is coming in. But don't rush it, because you don't want to fall into the same pattern of unhealthy relationships. Again, as I said earlier, it may be that it's time to reconsider the way that you're doing something, because you keep going in the same circles, you keep going around the same mountain, and spirit is trying to get you off that exit so that you can be joyful, you can have a better sense of well-being, healthier relationships, moving past people that you feel are unavailable emotionally, immature, intellectually immature, toxic people. You deserve to be with who brings you that love and, again, that positive, high vibrational energy and low self-esteem. So yeah, heavily I feel with this pile that there is a need to heal your heart. There are aspects that you may still be holding on to that is creating a lot of the worry and the anxiety as it relates to relationships, or why you feel they don't work. But spirit saying that's not the case. You can be happy. You can have a fruitful and very abundant relationship, but there are some things that you need to heal within yourself, within your inner child. A need to ground and open your heart more, so that you can experience these things. So we're going to get some additional advice before we get the answers and go into the message from your person. Let's see. So anxiety, yeah. Anxiety. So yeah, can you see that? Anxiety. Yeah, anxiety. So yeah, something about this relationship, or something about where you currently are right now in your own life, or as it relates to relationship with yourself, spirit is trying to tell you, with it in reverse, because it did come out in reverse, that it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. Your freedom is in a bind. Yeah, it is. Your freedom's in a bind, but it's all mental. Nine of Swords is mental. But whatever this is that may be occurring externally within your relationship, or if this is occurring within the relationship, whatever the stresses are, you have the power to change it. You have the power to resolve and move past the conflict. They're just bringing to your awareness that it's very important to put yourself first, to be aware of what is triggering you, and that at any time you can let go of this. So the relationship, be flexible. Yeah, I feel like this is more so about be flexible with yourself. I'm drawn to the pink and the greens here again. Really, really heavy on the heart chakra energy here. Really, really being open. 1 and 9, 19. Again, you guys got a lot of 10 energy. So for some of you, this may be a relationship that ended. And it ended because it was unhealthy. It was very codependent. It kept you in low self-esteem. It kept you anxious. It kept you sick feeling. And you were two very strong, independent people who just butt heads. Whether this is because you were stubborn, or your person of interest was stubborn, or, equally stubborn. But Spirit is saying, if this is a relationship that you have decided to move on from, you did the right thing here. You've released a burden. It's time to be at peace. It's time to be well. It's time to be happy. It's time to integrate those energies to experience true joy and know that the relationship you desire and you deserve is on its way. But you have to be flexible with spirit, not with your person. I'm hearing them say you have to be flexible with spirit. You have to make sure you're in alignment. I see this egg as new life. And I feel like spirit is a part of that new life. So I feel like there's a need to really allow yourself to be flexible to the way that spirit is trying to bend you in regards to this particular connection, relationship, or in your singleness. To honor that space where you are right now. So, and again, if this is a healthy relationship, then it may be that somebody isn't being flexible, and spirit is saying, things are changing. There are conflicts arising so as to bring more compromise, so that there can be more awareness about what particularly is being triggered. As you nurture your child, you're nurturing yourself. Or as you're nurturing your inner child, you're nurturing yourself. So be open and be flexible, because, children are. They'll compromise at the drop of a dime, most of them. So this is about teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. So in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. And this is, to me, feel like learning more about you and where you've been and where you're going. Or in the relationship, again, if this is a marriage, about learning more about each other, because there is a significant difference. But it's how do we compromise so that we can really, really, really enjoy the fruits of our labor, of all the effort that we're putting in together. Okay? So you don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card also signals that you have met someone new who may not be your type. See, there's a difference here, but it's a difference that works. That's what I'm saying, if that makes sense. If you understand what I'm saying. But who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice again, because there's something here that when you come to this realization and you let it go, the anxiety and the fears and the worries that you have, or that this previous relationship or that this current relationship is causing, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Sorry, you guys, my hand is all around. Yeah, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? So, let's see what answer for the matters of your heart and mind. Wow. See, that's what I mean. Like, some of y'all are rushing. And slow down. Take a step back. Because Spirit is saying it's up to you. It's up to you. What happens in this connection, or what direction this connection goes, or if you're just coming out of a relationship, it's up to you how this goes. You are the creator of your reality, of all relationships with self, with spirit, source, and with others, intimately, romantically, or again with self. So, this part of the reading is going to be for those of you who, you're in a connection, you may be in separation at this time. These are the messages about what's going on within and surrounding your person. What is it that your person wants to know? So we're going to see exactly what the energy is currently for those of you who pick pink calcite. So, safe for you to love. And separation. Wow, I said that. So yeah, some of you may be in a space where you just broke up. This was a very heavy, toxic, or just a very, very stressful, strainful relationship. So again, some of you did a very good thing by releasing this energy, because you're going to come into the fullness of joy to really, really experience and really, really learn yourself. You've learned so much through this experience. Be flexible and know that it is safe for you to love, but you have to open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Time apart is necessary at this time. So again, you may be in separation, or if you are wondering, should you be in separation or should you, it's up to you. It's going to go in your favor. You never make a wrong decision, even though it doesn't always feel good, even though you may not feel like you made the right, you made a mistake. It's never the case. Spirit always has a method to the madness, as I like to say. So the tarot that I pulled was the sex magic cards. It's just to kind of see, like really, really see at a soul, body, mind, and soul where your person is. So 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, there is something here that is trying to work. 5 of Swords again. You pull 5 of Swords again. Trying to work through the conflict, trying to pass, move past the conflict. For some of you, again, this may be a reconciliation. And Spirit said in the beginning, whether you pick pile 1 or 2, there is a need to reconsider something. So for some of you, maybe reconsidering reconciling. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Because you're happy where you are. You're happy where you are. You love each other. It's evident. It's a fruitful, there's something really, really fruitful and abundant about the connection. Something that feels really, really like infinite possibilities. There's something here that you've never experienced before. Knave of Pentacles. Yeah, again. So much passion, so much love, so much loyalty here. But it's up to you. But this is how your person is feeling. I feel like your person really, really wants to work past whatever conflict, whatever caused the separation or the breakup. Or if you're, considering it and you've already threatened to, or guarantee that the next incident or whatever is going on in your situation that you're out. I feel like your person of interest is like, I want to work past this because we can be happy. We love each other. So the universe, be yourself. So I feel like the universe and, the angels of love, your ancestral guides, what they're telling your person about you is to be yourself. Somewhere along the way, maybe your person forgot who they were. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Tally ho. So yeah, I feel like your person may be dealing with some things surrounding family issues and healing things from their childhood that is, not allowing them to really be themselves. But I feel like the universe and all that is divine is, saying they're being, you're being who you are. They need to be themselves. They need to know that that is what you need and require of them for this to move forward. And so the final message, what is it that your person really wants you to know at a soul level? What is the message coming through? And so this is soulmate energy. I already know it. This is one of my favorite cards. It's very beautiful. So it says soulmate. So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So if you are single and you are open, your person is coming. And again, this is a person who's going to bring true loyalty. They're reciprocating everything that it is that you want, because you have enough wisdom to be discernful and not settle. And it is okay. The universe is vast enough to bring you exactly what it is you're asking for. For those of you who are already in connection, relationship, marriage, whatever the situation is for your particular aspect of your intimate life, this is your soulmate. But it's up to you as to whether or not you want to reconcile things, or you just need time apart to gather your thoughts, to gather your feelings, to heal the things that are being triggered most between you both. So it has to be a two-way street. You can't have one without the other. It has to be a mutual energy. So I do hope that this message resonates for you, for where you at. Power 1. Don't rush anything. Allow things to just kind of come to you the way Spirit is trying to bring it. Okay? All right. So power 2, if you picked blue. Did I say calcite? It's citrine. You guys, charge it to my head and my heart. So power 2. As I said, with power 1, there is a need to reconsider going around something. Maybe you've had this tower moment in your relationship, or maybe you feel like you're all tied up, bound, obligated unnecessarily, or you feel like you're past obligation and you're just ready to move forward. It may be time for you to reconsider, your thoughts and feelings about that and get off the exit. For some of you, this is about reconsidering, having grace, and maybe reconciliation. So we're going to see what kind of shows up. But I feel like overall with this pal and this energy, that there is a lot of healing that has already taken place, and that there's a lot of love here as well. There may be some challenges, but let's dig deeper. So what is being activated at this time with the Romance Oracle deck? Wow. Romantic love. So whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, again, as I said earlier, if this isn't, if you're not here for the love, it could very well be the relationship with yourself and just, digging deeper, But if not, this isn't your story either or. Maybe next. So romantic love is most definitely being activated. The universe and angels of love are definitely trying to bring you what it is that you're desiring. You have an open heart. You're ready to stand in what you believe and what you want and fight for what you want, I feel. So let's see how you're showing up, and let's see how your person feels. Let's see how you feel your person is showing up, and vice versa, or how you're showing up and how your person is. Okay, saboteur. So some of you may be sabotaging yourselves. Some of you may be sabotaging your romantic life right now. Vampire. Oh my God. You're both in the same energies. Love, you really, really do. But you both are not doing what it takes to really, really embrace this. There's a need to open your heart and be ready. Again, stand in what it is that you want, but stop draining yourself and sabotaging yourself. This really feels more like the shadow aspect of things. You're aware that something or someone is draining you. And you have the self-empowerment to stand your ground with the 34 energy here, 7 energy I pick up as standing your ground, standing in what you believe. But there's a martyr energy here. And this could be a person or this could be you, but this is how you all are showing up in the collective as it relates to your intimate life right now. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Stop getting scared when you feel like things are, starting to get so real. Be open to it. You're not going to be able to really experience the fullness of love if you keep sabotaging the relationship or doing things to sabotage it, starting arguments or, just not being open and honest and vulnerable. Or if you know that someone is pulling at your energy and it's time to cut and clear and sever ties with someone, to be in a space to do that. So what, Ace of Swords, what does your tarot say? Ace of Swords. Okay. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're just really indecisive about it. Like you want it. That 7 energy is there. You want it, but you're indecisive. You're choosy. You're too choosy, Spirit saying. King of Swords. Yeah, okay. So some of y'all gotta stop being so rigid. Just heard Spirit say. 3 of Pentacles. Because it can go 2 ways. Either you're so rigid that things just don't work because that is a form of sabotaging. Or your person of interest or your significant other, your spouse, whatever the case may be, they may just be like, they may have this air about them where they're really insensitive, maybe even narcissistic tendencies. And so it puts you in the energy of feeling indecisive. Like, do I want this to work? But I feel like Spirit is saying the clarity and the clarity and the confirmation that you need about what direction to go and be clear. And once you make that decision about what works for you, it's coming. And once you have that, you'll move past all this energy and you will be more open to experiencing. I feel like, but again, yeah, there was a Tower moment here. 10 of Wands, something that just did not, rocked your whole world. Like, this feels heavy in my gut. Like, I feel sick to my stomach when I say that. Okay. So additional messages about how you're vibrating and how Spirit is trying to bring to your awareness to vibrate in terms of relationships is, again, 53. Y'all pulling 7. So a lot of y'all may be seeing 777s, 3s. This is crazy. It's a lot of changes occurring right now in terms of your intimate and romantic connections right now. So it doesn't even matter whether you're single or in a relationship or married. Spirit is saying that the law of attraction assembles happy relationships. So the law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you're not already that. That's that sabotaging energy that I was talking about. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring to you those you predominantly match. Those who predominantly match the person you predominantly are. So again, there's a martyr energy here. And you know that that your person of interest or that the person that you're committed to currently may be vampire energy, may be toxic. And that's why you're attracting the energy that you're attracting. Again, they may be narcissistic. They might be an air sign. They might be a water sign or earth sign. It doesn't even matter what their sign is. But this is someone that is creating heavy situations where you feel stuck, you feel bound, and you feel obligated because you're trying to be loving and you're trying to stand in what you believe to be right for you at this moment. But I feel like the clarity you need is coming so that you know how to work things out the way that you need to. Yeah, because it says, if you're not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord, because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. So yeah, you guys, I'm wearing a lot of orange. Let's work on healing the sacral chakra and the solar plexus and our root chakra here. Really becoming secure in who we are, knowing what we want, knowing that we're safe, knowing that we deserve healthy, vibrant relationships. So what do you need to release? How is Spirit saying that you need to show up or let go? Surrender to success. Stop feeling as though you're not deserving or worthy. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. It feels like it can be a beautiful connection. But there's a lot of healing, as I said earlier, that needs to take place or that is taking place. And you have to surrender to trust. Do you trust yourself? Like I heard that. Now, like, do you trust yourself? Is that the problem? You have issues with trust? Why? Find out what is causing that. Because you're ready to, again, you're ready to be open to this. You're ready to stand in all that is beautiful surrounding love. It's okay to be single. There's nothing wrong with it. And there's nothing wrong with not settling. But if you're in a relationship and you know that it is not healthy, why are you denying yourself of what you truly deserve? And why don't you trust yourself to make the right decisions and choices about where you are? And if your person is swaying you to do other because of their strong opinions, then take action and be confident that, again, you made the right choice to move or to leave. And you guys pulled 2, which was so funny because someone's like, pull the second one. So we're going to see additional energy, blossom in abundance. Like, yeah, I feel like it's here. Like I said, it feels beautiful. It really does. But you have to move past the confines of your own mind as well. And then the garden and the gate. Yeah. Are you going to step out? Are you going to trust that with this King of Swords? King of Swords, they're very, very keen and intuitive. And they take charge and they're not afraid to make decisions because they have so much wisdom. They've already been there, done that. Some of you may be divorced and, try and just are in relationships where they constantly reflect a lot of what you're yet needing to heal. But Spirit is saying you've healed a lot. The gate is open. There's so much more to experience. There's so much more to be had, and you can have it. You can have a successful, blossoming, abundant relationship with yourself, with others. Stop denying yourself of what's innately your birthright. So let's see what the relationship message comes. Clean it up. And I see this as you cleaning up this is you being accountable for your part. Yeah, your person's part, but I really feel like heavily in the collective for this blue calcite that you all are, Spirit is saying this situation is occurring because we're trying to get you to be more accountable for your part and get out of the victim mentality. Get out of the low self-esteem and self-sabotaging. Understand that you are in control of who drains you. Set and place healthier boundaries. Take a step back and see what needs to be cleaned up and cleaned out. This is not what they want for you. So the relationship message says, and it's 21:3, Spirit is clearly talking and wanting to help you move past these restrictions. Get into the core of a situation. Freedom from a burden. Freedom from a burden. Freedom from a burden. Cleaning house and sweeping away what is no longer needed. Yeah, y'all have run into some shit. Y'all this tower moment here. Y'all this tower moment energy at the end of the day. And it might have been a marriage. But Spirit is saying there's a new start here for you. Like, come on. What you want, that next card was a star card. What you want can be had, is yours. So, time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. Sweep away the old stuff so that spring breeze can flow through with new energy because it's here. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours. To clean up the relationship, everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought. Again, accountability, heavy for this group. With you, and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. Whether you decide to stay or whether you decide to go. But they're heavily saying, like, this is you. You are a lot of the reason why you're in this situation with this connection. Whether you're married, single, whatever the situation. I don't know your situation. But Spirit, I heard them say, you're accountable. You have to be accountable. You have to let go of this victim mentality. You have to let go of this woe is me. You got to stand up because you have the resilience to do so. You just not. And you're open to receiving it, but you keep telling yourself you don't deserve it. So to answer the questions of your mind and heart, I don't know what that may be. But again, it feels beautiful. And they're saying like, y'all, they're telling you big happy changes are here. You're not going to make a wrong choice by deciding to surrender and let go of whatever isn't serving you in your relationships right now. That's not how spirit works. That's how low vibrational energy works. So let's go into the second part. It's so like spirit is just like I'm not fixing to sit here and play with y'all like I did with Power One. They are bringing it out. Let's clean it up. Period. Let this shit go. Let it go. Be who you are. Love who you are. Love yourself enough to move past the energies that have you clouded by illusions, confused, not working, going in circles. Reconciliation. Yeah, because your person's going to want to reconcile. And that's going to be up to you. But I feel like you're in an energy of dealing with whatever that tower moment was. Again, whether it was a failed marriage, a failed relationship. I feel like that shit rocked your world to your core. I'm telling you, my stomach was hurting when I was saying it the first time. And I feel like this person is going to want to reconcile, or spirit is going to allow, or the universe is going to allow that energy to come back to you, because law of attraction, that's the energy you're putting out. You can't think in your mind, and I say you because I'm including myself. We cannot think in our mind one way and turn around and feel and act a different way. That is a telltale sign that we don't know what we want, and it confuses the universe. And so things get delayed. Things get stagnant. Things get complicated from our perspective, but not from spirit. Spirit is simply showing you, you haven't cleared this up. So your person is definitely coming. They want you to know that whether this is spirit or whether this is your person, because this is the energy of your person specifically talking to you. They're wanting you to know they're coming back around, because maybe y'all don't know each other as well as you think. Maybe you are just so different. Or maybe you need to slow down enough, that spirit is saying, before you embark into the next relationship. Get to really know each other. Take the time to learn each other. That's how the bond deepens. There is no rush. The soul isn't in a rush. It's our flesh that's in a rush. So what are they thinking? How are they really feeling in terms of tarot? Knight of Wands, yeah. Somebody wants to take action. Somebody wants to sweep you off your feet. Somebody is mad passionate about you and mad attracted to you. This could be a new person. I'm telling you, because y'all got new energy. Spirit is saying, open the gate. You in the garden, but open the gate, because there's so much more beyond that. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Y'all seeing sevens. I don't care what nobody say. Just put it in the comment. I know you seen it. Quit playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. Look at that red and that lizard, that green. Let love come to you. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be vulnerable enough to be swept off your feet. And embrace this sexual energy here. There's nothing wrong with having a healthy, sensual, sexual drive. High vibrational, boo. Sex magic. Come on. Y'all know I'm here for it. King of Cups, yeah, because the man or woman of your dreams is here. The man or woman of your dreams. Again, if this is the power where y'all have just ended a relationship or recently divorced, or you've just been single for so long, well, this is what's coming to you. The man or woman of your dreams. Not gender specific. Just know, at a soul level, they're here. They're coming. Wow, and the Empress. Look at that. And y'all are very alike. You know what I'm saying? You got the King of Cups and the Empress. This is water energy. So you're very much alike in a lot of ways. You're different, but you balance each other out. You have your masculine, divine masculine, and your divine feminine. This is a fertile, everything about what this relationship, this connection, and where Spirit is trying to get you all in terms of your intimate life is abundance. Period. So the universe, what is it that the universe is telling your person of interest about you? How you love in spite of all. Again, because whoever you're with, if this isn't working, they know that you're at your core, you are love. And I feel like you're a healer. Sometimes healers attract broken people. And sometimes we trauma bond. And that might be the situation that you're currently in. But they know, and Spirit is saying, they know that you're a healer. And that's why they're drawn to you, because you love in spite of all. You're giving so much of yourself to this connection or this person or this relationship that you're in victim mentality, you're martyrdom, you're sabotaging yourself, you're sabotaging the relationships whenever people try to get too close, because you've not cleaned up the hurt. You've not let go of the failed relationships from your past. So before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Megatroid? P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes, all three of them. So yeah, your person knows how much of a big heart you have. And because of that, I do feel like you will encounter another situation, or there's a reconciliation on the rise, where Spirit is going to present you with this opportunity to move past what you feel is clouded judgment. You're getting the clarity that you need. You're seeing the truth for what it is. And it's time to work towards what you know will bring abundance, fertility, happiness, that which you really, really want. So your person of interest, whoever your divine counterpart is, again, with the King of Cups and the Empress, they're a healer just like you. This old stuff that, vampire energy, that is toxic as fuck, that ain't it. Spirit is saying there is someone here who matches who you are. You're a healer, they're a healer. You give, they give. You receive, they receive. Y'all uplift and cover each other. You protect each other. You support each other. Your person wants you to know healing. Yeah, healing. This is a beautiful card to me. This is so beautiful. So it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. Is you prostituting your love? That's what I'm hearing. Are you prostituting your love? Remain positive. Attract what you know you deserve. I mean, that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say, because they came through with the second pile like, I'm not about to sit here and play games with y'all. Keep an open mind, keep an open heart. Allow the healing to occur. Do not rush. Your soul is not in a rush. Make sure you are clear about what it is you want, who it is you want, where it is you're going. And heal. Let go of those things that are no longer serving you. It's time you're not that person anymore. You've surmounted that already, those challenges. You're not that being. You are new. And there are new things trying to come in for you. Embrace the new. 777 energy. 7 energy here for you. Stand in what you believe is right for you. You will not make a wrong choice. Do not allow narcissistic or toxic and codependent energies or strong opinionated individuals to sway you off your path. Because who is here for you is going to give as much to you as you're giving to them. They are your divine counterpart, this new energy that is here. And it may be the same person, but it may be through this separation, a lot of healing takes place. So remember, time is linear here, but Spirit always comes divinely right on time. And it's going to be right what you need for where you are. So I do hope that this message finds you well. Thank you for being here. I would love to get some of your feedback in the comments below. Take what resonates, discard the rest. Namaste. Peace.